Hey there, crazy people. I only have one question for you.
Explosions?
Oh man, Borderlands 3. What can I say, man? I am super excited. Now, I really tried. I tried my best to get you guys some footage of it. But I'm just not a big enough YouTuber. I can't get anybody to let me borrow some footage or anything like that. So all I can tell you is there is some really good footage out there. You need to check out Killer 6, Jolts Dude 139. You know, they went and actually got to see and play with the release, and I'm just I'm blown away by what I've seen, to be perfectly honest. I mean, what more can I say? But shut up and take my money. I mean, dead serious. There's not much I can do to give more hype to this. I mean, this game looks amazing. There's a lot of people that are upset that it's going to be on the Epic Game Store. I'm not upset with it being on the Game Store, on Epic Game Store. I really am not. A lot of people are like, well, a launcher is a launcher is a launcher, and that is true. Would I have preferred it to be on Steam? Yes, but that's just my OCD. I like to keep things pretty neat and tidy and in one spot, but that's neither here nor there. I've had people, dehumanize me because, I don't like how Epic went about doing what they did. They just see that, I don't like an Epic Game Store, and then all of a sudden, blah, 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 I'm like the worst thing to happen to the world. Well, I wish they would get their fingers out their ears and listen, okay? It doesn't matter to me that it's on Epic. Do I think it's a good idea for there to be another game store to give Steam some competition? Absolutely. I think there should be. But at the same time, I do not agree with how they went about doing it. That's it. I'm not saying it's bad and they should be all be drug out and beaten with hammers or something like that. I'm just saying I don't like how they went about doing it. There were better ways to do it. But it is what it is. It's been done. There's nothing that we can do. I mean, these idiots that are review bombing things because they're not happy with it, that does absolutely nothing. It's like going outside and screaming at a tree because the leaves are green and not blue. Nothing you can do is going to change those leaves from green to blue by just blah, 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 at them. It's not going to do you any good. All you're going to end up doing is looking like an idiot and feeling really bad. Okay? On like what's going on with Rocket League. A lot of people, I've talked to quite a few people, honestly. I've talked to people who play it regularly. I've even actually talked to a couple of professionals. They don't care. A lot of them just don't care. They just want to be able to play the game. And that's the truth. Once you hit play, whatever launcher it's on doesn't matter. As long as Epic allows them to keep the same stuff that they had on Steam, to me that's all that really matters. Because if they have paid for things that Then Epic steps in. They've bought it completely. They're taking it completely off of Steam. That kind of thing. If they don't let people keep the stuff that they've already paid for, that's gonna come back to bite them in the ass. Be perfectly honest. That's what's gonna happen to them. Now, enough of that rambling. All I can really tell you guys about Borderlands 3 is so far we've gotten to see 2 of the characters actually being played. I watched the live streams and I was thoroughly impressed with both of them. Now, one was the Siren and the other one was the it was the Hitman. That one. I can't for the life of me remember off the top of my head what his name is, but I've been up for about 16 hours, so I'm a little right now. The other 2 they have yet to be released. The one that I'm really looking forward to is Moe's, but that's just because I really like the soldier style of gameplay. That's why I played Roland. That's why I played Axton. Yes, I played Axton. Judge me if you want. I enjoyed it. Then there's Flak, and that's the one a lot of people are looking forward to seeing is Flak, simply because of how cool he looks. I'm really, really excited to see what they're going to do with it. I want to see what kind of story that there's going to be having. I've seen a lot of them talking about some of the fun things that are going to be going on. Like the legendaries now show up on the mini map, so you can see where they drop. On top of that, from what I heard, they're going to, if you miss something, it's going to show up in like your mailbox in Sanctuary. That's actually really awesome. There's a lot of new weapons, a lot of new skins. Speaking of skins, a lot of people are up in arms about the whole microtransaction thing. Look, they're not going to have microtransactions. Everything that I've read, everything that I've seen, they're not going to be doing microtransactions. They're going to be doing the same exact thing that they did with Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel, where it's the skins. You can buy the skins and custom heads. That's what it's gonna be. They're cosmetic. That's all that they're gonna be. But here's the other cool part. You can just farm the stuff up. You can buy the skins, or you can go and get the skins. Depends upon how much work you want to put into it. I have no problem with that. Okay? Microtransactioning, to me, is when you go in and you buy advantages. Especially if you're going to be like in a big multiplayer environment. Pay to win is basically you go and, okay, I'm going to drop $10 and buy the best gun you can possibly have, that unless you buy this gun, you cannot beat the person who has the gun or the armor. That's pay to win, and that's garbage. Also, the whole thing with, oh God, what was it? It was, I think it was the latest Call of Duty, where it was like $1 for a red dot. That was it. The red dot hologram scope thing. You could buy $1 for that. It was just a red dot. That's ridiculous microtransactioning to me. That's utter ridiculousness. But that's just my opinion. And I know you're not allowed to have an opinion these days. And if you have an opinion that differs from what other people think that you should think, you are like the worst thing to ever happen in the world. You're not a person anymore. You you're slime, you're garbage, yada, 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 yada. Whatever. You can have an opinion. You're allowed to have an opinion. You're allowed to not like me. Honestly, I don't care. That's your opinion. Okay? And you're allowed to have it. Me? But, you know, back to the whole thing with Borderlands 3. It's, to me, it's the game that we have been waiting for a very long time. You do need to have a little knowledge. I would have to say play Tales from the Borderlands, because the Reese and a lot of the characters from Tales from the Borderlands are going to be in Borderlands 3. There's going to be stories involving them. There's going to be a lot of different things to do. They're saying there's about a 30-hour long worth of, if you run through it and skip all the side quests, the main storyline is going to take 30 hours. I like that. There's a lot of secret side quests, a lot of secret things in the game. So there's going to be a lot to do. It's not just going to be, you know, okay, walk over here, shoot this guy. Okay, they grab you by the nose, walk you over here, shoot that guy. No, it's going to be in depth. There's a lot more, from what I saw, a lot more of the enemies talking, a lot of things that they're going to be saying. It's just an all-around, to me, it's going to be a really, really good game. There's things that they could have done maybe a little better, but not by much. I mean, honestly, unless they really, 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 really screw up, this game is going to be amazing. I mean, absolutely amazing. And I for one am absolutely excited to see what it's going to be. I'm going to be playing it. I've got to figure out a way to pay for it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to play it. I'm going to live stream it. I'm going to do videos on it, because this game has gotten me excited. I mean, more excited than I did for 76, and all my friends can attest that I was one of the most, you know, excited people on the planet for 76, and I have been so let down by that game. You know, oh man, it was a gut punch. That game was a gut punch, and I wanted it to be good. I wanted it to be really, really good, but it wasn't. Anyway, I'm really glad to hear from you guys. Thanks for watching my videos. If there's anything that you would like me to react to, or anything you would like me to talk about, leave them down in the comments below. Let me know what you think. I will be doing more videos on other things here soon, and just wanted to say thanks for sticking with me. Okay, you guys have yourself a great night. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk with you guys next time.